What's up guys, Mickle here, and in this video we have something extremely interesting that we need to dig into. I've been saying for a while on this channel that I do not see any way that this current case between Ripple and the SEC ends in anything other than a settlement. It seems like both parties really get the most out of settling this case. Ripple gets to end this case once and for all, no more questions about XRP being a security or not, and they get clarity in the United States ASAP. The SEC also has its own incentives for why they would want to settle this case, including getting a big paycheck from Ripple, not providing a playbook for other cryptocurrencies to follow for when the SEC goes after them, and even not having to hand over the Bill Hinman emails. It really seems from both parties' perspective, a settlement makes the most sense, but guys, we just got something on Twitter. I just saw something that makes it look like Ripple fully intends to go the distance. Now, this is unconfirmed, but I think this is something we need to pay very close attention to. This is going to tell us a lot about this future direction of this case. Guys, make sure you stick around for this. You guys need to see this. I also want to show you a very interesting clip of Brad Garlinghouse where he really breaks down how absurd this current case against the SEC really is. He brings up a fantastic point that I have never even considered. You guys are definitely going to want to see that because it should make you more confident than ever that the SEC is completely out of line with this current case against Ripple, and there should be no doubt in your mind that when this thing is said and done, XRP will not be a security. Last of all, with Flare right around the corner, I want to start showing you guys how significant Flare is going to be to the crypto market. Flare is bringing some game-changing technology that is going to completely change the way we look at the crypto market. At the end of this video, I want to show you guys something monumental that Flare is solving, and it should make you more confident than ever that when Flare launches, this is a token that you want to be paying very close attention to. Like always, if you are new to this channel or come here all the time, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It goes such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out the link in the description below. With that said though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So a big shout out to XWAR for actually sponsoring this video. They are building a PTE shooter metaverse built and backed on the XRP ledger. The XWAR is a virtual combat world where players can build, own, and monetize their own gaming experiences on the XRP ledger. This project is very interesting to me because it actually looks like a fun game I would want to play. It doesn't look like one of those boring blockchain games you're just trading cards back and forth. This thing looks fun and actually looks like a game my friends and I would grind. The project is also still in its infancy stages, so there's a ton of time to get in early. The IDO price for one XWAR is going to be 0.000175 XRP, and owning the XWAR token gives you rights to future airdrops, including more tokens and NFTs. Overall, I think this project is really cool. I think it has a lot of potential, and if you guys want to learn more, make sure to go to the link in the description below and check out their link tree. They have all kinds of cool information that can help you get up to speed on XWAR. Let's jump into it though, and I tweeted out yesterday, I hope tomorrow Judge Netburn destroys the SEC's BS attorney-client privilege argument. Now, we haven't seen any ruling on this yet. I am still hopeful this will happen by the end of the day. You know I will do my best to try to make a video on it if she does make this ruling. But guys, we haven't seen it yet. I want to hear from you. I want to see a yes in the comments down below if you think Judge Netburn will rule on this by the end of the day, or a no if you don't think so. I'm making this video at 12 o'clock, so some of you might be able to cheat if the ruling does come in later, but leave it down below. I want to know what you guys think. Now, I want to show you this clip of Brad Garlinghouse because he brings up something very interesting, and it really exposes how much of a pile of BS the SEC's case against Ripple really is. What Brad Garlinghouse is going to show you is that the SEC is so far out of line with this current case, and their agency is a complete disaster. There is no clear rules of the road, and the SEC is quite literally just making it up as they go. Listen closely to this. Brad Garlinghouse nails it here.
Securities, which should be commodities, why does it matter?
Yeah. Well, first, let's back. I agree. I don't want to relitigate it here. It's well documented. But let's back up for a moment and just, you know, when Coinbase went public, which really wasn't that long ago, Coinbase was trading XRP. They enabled consumers and businesses, whatever, to trade XRP. The SEC had to approve their S1 such that Coinbase could go public. The SEC now seems to take the position when they sued us that, hey, XRP is a security and always has been, but they approved Coinbase going public even though Coinbase is not a registered broker-dealer. So there's some contradictions here of the SEC almost not within its own organization knowing left hand, right hand.
So boom, Brad Garlinghouse nails it here. The SEC is constantly running around saying all these different crypto brokerages are allowing unregistered securities to trade on their platform, but then the SEC turns around and instantly lets Coinbase go IPO. If the SEC really believed that these different tokens listed on Coinbase were unregistered securities, then there is no way the SEC should have ever let Coinbase do their IPO. If Coinbase was breaking the law, which the SEC claims they are, then why would the SEC allow retail investors to invest into Coinbase? It doesn't make any sense, and Brad Garlinghouse points this out perfectly. He's saying, hey, if the SEC approved of Coinbase's IPO and Coinbase was trading XRP, then it's pretty obvious the SEC doesn't really believe that XRP is a security. And this is the kind of craziness, these are the type of irregularities you see when you're dealing with the SEC. Their regulation straight up doesn't make any sense, and that's why no one knows what's going on. This is why people are so mad at the SEC. All people want are clear rules, and they're handed stuff like this. Stuff that when you think about logically, it just simply doesn't make any sense, and that's what's killing innovation in the US. It's the fact that the SEC is making up rules as it goes, and none of it is consistent with the past things they've said. This is why there is no way that the SEC is actually going to win this case against Ripple. The things they are claiming are so far out of line, it goes against almost everything they have done in the past at their agency. Now, I wanted to show you this because I thought this was very interesting, and like I said earlier in the video, this is in no way confirmed. I'm trying to find out more information on this, but one of the members of a project called XPara NFT tweeted out, "What an amazing night and confirmation that Ripple is going the distance," and then a picture of the two XPara founders with Brad Garlinghouse. Now, we clearly don't have any clear-cut proof that this is exactly what Brad Garlinghouse said, or if he even said this at all. This could just be made up, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to even think that Brad Garlinghouse would tell someone this, but to be honest, he very well could have, and I don't have any proof to the contrary saying he didn't say that either. I mean, he's clearly with them, they were clearly talking, so I just tweeted out in response, going the distance against the SEC? Like, did he really confirm that? Now, from my perspective, I really do believe a settlement is always on the table. If the SEC gives Ripple an offer they can't refuse, Ripple's gonna take it. It doesn't make any sense not to. I have a feeling what Brad Garlinghouse was saying here is we are prepared to go the distance, and I think we will win if we go to the distance, but that doesn't necessarily mean they will go the distance. And I wanna show you this tweet by John Deaton, because this is gonna show you guys that if the SEC makes Ripple a certain offer, Ripple would be stupid to turn it down, and they're not gonna go the distance with the SEC just to do it. Guys, they own a business, and if the best decision is to settle, then the best decision is to settle. They're not gonna go the distance just because that's what Brad Garlinghouse wants to do. At the end of the day, he's the CEO, but he's only one person at the company, and the company has a fiduciary agreement to its shareholders to do what's best for the company. So that means if a settlement is best for the company, then Ripple's gonna take the settlement. And John Deaton put out a great tweet exactly about this, and this is gonna make it clear to you guys, there are settlements that Ripple will take if the SEC puts it on the table. John Deaton tweeted out, "People ask why Ripple would settle at this point. If it receives clarity in the US and Ripple and institutions can freely borrow, sell, and transfer XRP with no chance of an appeal, the cloud is gone forever. The SEC can appeal a loss on summary judgment, claiming the judge erred." So pretty much if Ripple gets a settlement with the SEC that clearly states XRP going forward is not a security, that is actually better than Ripple beating the SEC outright. And that's because the SEC could always appeal a decision at summary judgment to a higher level court, and that's just more of a headache for Ripple. If Ripple could end this entire thing right now with certain clarity for XRP, they are gonna do it, and therefore I don't really believe a settlement is really ever permanently off the table. But guys, it's still pretty interesting and something I'm definitely going to keep an eye on. I hope they reach out and actually respond to me. I don't know if it's going to happen, but either way, something to keep our eye on. I want to finish off this video by talking to you guys about the game-changing technology that Flare is going to bring to the market. This is so important to understand. I'm not going to make this thing too technical for you guys. I'm going to give you guys the general investment thesis behind Flare so that when Flare comes out, you will have a full understanding of whether or not it's something you want to add more heavily to your portfolio. So just today, $100 million stolen from Horizon Bridge. And essentially, this is some random bridge that's trying to bridge between different protocols. This is one of the many things that Flare actually solves. And I want to break down in a very simple way why Flare actually solves this problem so well. And let me try to make it so I'm not blocking. There we go. And right here in this top example, we have a good example of a normal bridge. So say I wanted to go to XRP on the XRP ledger to some other chain. Maybe it's the Ethereum chain. We're just going to call it blank XRP. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm sending my XRP to a group of people. This group of people holds the XRP I sent and then issues me EXRP or blank XRP for XRP on the Ethereum chain. They call this decentralized because this group of people all have to sign the transaction and therefore not a single person controls the network. But let me give you guys the big problem with this. Say, for example, their wallet gets hacked and this group of people suddenly doesn't have my XRP to give back to me when I'm done with the blank XRP. Well, guys, these people have no obligation to me to actually give me my XRP back, because if they get hacked, they're going to be in a liquidity crunch where suddenly they need money. So they're going to take my XRP, not give it back, because they're a centralized party. And that's why in these hacks, it seems like the retail investor always gets hurt. It's because at the end of the day, there's still a group of people controlling the funds, and they're always going to bail themselves out first. Now, Flare actually solves this in a genius way, and I think it's going to be a game changer for bridging protocols going forward. So if we're going to break down the same example, and this is a low level explanation, but it's going to give you guys the general idea of what's happening here. So say I have my XRP, and then just like the example before, I send it to these, in the Flare system, they call them agents, and those agents give me FXRP. Well, what's preventing these same people from doing the same exact thing if, say, something happens to the XRP they're holding for me while I'm using the FXRP? Well, in the Flare system, these people are forced to have collateral. For the amount of XRP I give them, they have to hold the Flare token in a smart contract that essentially acts as collateral for the bridging transaction. Therefore, if they were to lose my XRP and I come back to them with the FXRP and say, hey, where's my XRP? And they cannot provide it to me, I get paid out in Flare. And this Flare is held in a smart contract that automatically pays out to me. This means that these people cannot run away with my XRP without me being properly reimbursed. This is a game changer because it prevents these people from being able to run away with funds and makes it so they are held accountable and forced to do the right thing. This is why Flare is such a game changer. Bridges are so critical to crypto, and Flare adds something to bridges that no other bridge has, and that is trust. The trust that you can always be paid out with the funds that you deserve to own, and it's paid out in a decentralized manner. You don't have to rely on someone else. This is a game changer, and guys, Flare is actually so much more than this. This is just a small part, but even this small thing, you guys can probably understand why this is such a big upgrade over the current system. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this update. Make sure to like and subscribe. It means so much. But for now, Mickle out.